Alright, I'm going to tell you how I whittle down, how I try to find the cheapest price for something, even if it's just a few dollars savings. It's kind of fun, it's kind of a sport, and how to spot the counterfeiters. And we're looking at vape pens, and specifically, I'm looking at the Joytech Ego AIO. Now, one thing I did notice in my search earlier was that I got more suggestions with taking Ego out of the search. Anywho, we start by going lowest first on the price plus shipping. And I'm going to do buy it nows. See how it says random? That means you get whatever color they pick. They just reach in a box, grab one, ship it out. So if you don't mind, bam, you got 90 cents. This is going to be no worse quality than, this guy or this guy for $1.99. You got more color selections here. You get to pick your color if you spend $2, but if you only want to spend $1 shipped, believe it or not, it will get there. It'll take 5 weeks sometimes, but it will make it. I do it the long way, and I go page after page after page, and you'll see these people now we get these skin decal wraps, okay, and $8.99. Now, when I looked earlier, I got to about page 24, 20, 28 before these vinyl wraps ran out. So somebody's making a killing just selling vinyl wraps. So the good stuff didn't start till about $14. So we're going to start a search here for $14. And then when you're doing it, you come back to this, you'll remember, oh yeah, nothing got good till $14. So a lot of these are going to be clones, or is a nice way of saying fake or counterfeit. Honestly, they like to say clone. And I notice that these, as you pay a little more, they'll start to tell you that. They'll use the word clone and be upfront about it, especially if they're shipping from the U.S. So this looks good, right? And some things I would go for the first cheapest price, even from China, like that silicone thing. But when it's a name brand item like this, that's made in China already, there's a huge chance that it's going to be a counterfeit. So, and you look at this listing, it looks nice. It's what I'm looking for. I see the colors. Okay, all the colors. It comes from China. It's about 2 weeks out, over 7 business days, but they're saying that's a month from now at the longest. And they're usually good about this window, by the way, even with stuff like this. Okay, I look at the description. It's in English. It's worded correctly. It's not like a horrible translation. And I actually bought one today for $24.99. So this is $10 less. And I see 95.6%. Now again, if it was a generic item, anything, over 93, 95%, it's going to be all right. But when it's name brand and it matters to you, sometimes just a few dollars makes the difference. All right, so I'm going to go straight to the 19th enough. 6 months. Never received. Hassle to return because it was defective. When it was defective. Leaks. Poor build. It is a fake. Still hasn't arrived. Scared. It was a clone. Scared to use it. Junk. Bad clone. Okay, you get the picture. So $10 savings. It makes you think, right? Alright, so we'll keep looking. Alright, $14.99. I want a little higher feedback, especially because I'm dealing with something that could be counterfeit. Alright, so we got 96.8. Now it's from Kentucky, from the U.S. Okay, and earlier I was like, okay, yeah, it must be good, right? So then, the same deal, same exact menu. And they're saying August 3rd, which isn't too bad. And so we got 16 in the last 12 months. But even still, even though only 16 negative in a year, they're saying fake tanks, and they're saying that TFV 12, that's the smoke 100% fake, they're saying. Okay, not authentic. Alright. Only got 2 out of 10 spinners. Ruins my plans. They must have had some something going on. Counterfeit, phony, fake Chromecast. Generico in Spanish there. Fake. Month and a half to be delivered, real fake. And then was it? This is what really clued me in. I noticed that several of them were shipping from Kentucky with crappy scores. 98.4. Look at that, Kentucky. And this has been happening lately. Chinese will get getting connections further and further inland. Used to be the ports, right? And they're hooking up because you'll see a bunch from the same city, same state. And the way I clued into this time is that one of these, let's go to the negative again, so 25 and 12 months on this one. So a little worse than the last guy. Anyway, one of these, it said, here it is. Seller didn't refund any money, and it's shipped from China, not Cali. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. So they probably had a California sales address back, when they bought this, which I've seen as well. Southern Cal gets these, towns. It'll all be the same. I just got burned on a hammock stand, so I know what I'm talking about. I got a refund, but I had to wait the long shipping time before claiming it was gone. And the seller got off the eBay platform during the time I had to wait, and the eBay system still made me wait till the end time, and then within 24 hours after, they gave me my money. But they still made me wait, even though it was obvious that these guys were not sticking around on eBay. I called their bluff, in other words. So anyway, you just saw that. This is $16. It's $1 more. Shipping from Kentucky again, Union, Kentucky. A little better feedback, 58.4. So they're not total ripoffs. And what that also could mean is people know that they're getting a knockoff for a few dollars cheaper. It's just that a vaporizer that can leak, and it's only $5 more for the real thing. I'd rather find the real thing. All right, so again, I'm going low to high, so I'm having to hit these pockets. There's that one. See, I caught him earlier. It takes time. People don't want to mess around. So now we're at $16.99. So we've lost $2, but we've saved some grief over some definite counterfeits that we may not have noticed. Okay, they have the same colors. They're Union, Kentucky again. You see that? 2014 Happy Hong. So he's not pretending, or he's not he's not hiding it. He's a Happy Hong over there, and he's got a 97.5, and he's got a lot of sales. That's 74 negatives. And look at that, the counterfeit smock stick baby items counterfeit does not work. Dangerous knockoff product. Okay. So anyway, you get the idea. So Happy Hong has got unhappy customers, but that's okay. He's got a lot of happy ones too. All right. So go down. So that was Happy Hong right there, $16.99. So we're $2 more expensive. This is where it gets interesting. We've got a red and white, no color choices, right? So you gotta like that color, but and it's $2 more. It just jumped to $2 more expensive, which is giving us an idea that that's where we should be. Okay, and it's Mafia Vapes, so that sounds like a shop. It's got a 98.9 out of with the 704 sales. A different state and town. Look at that, Florida. Okay, and it's saying the 31st, and I said the best was about 29th, so that's only 2 days slower than the best. But only one color selection. Alright, so this leads me to believe that it is legit, or in a shop doing it. So again, click under score, and he's only got 4 in the last 12 months. Okay, so 4 negatives. and never received product. Seller's communication was good, but need eBay to refund. So they actually talked to them. Doesn't work. Seller says shipping from Oklahoma City, but it came from Florida, so obviously they changed their address. So 4 in 12 months is not too bad, even with just 704 lifetime sales. So I would consider that to probably be authentic. And then they're saying it's authentic, and they're even saying you have to be 21, so they actually seem to care about the law. So if you don't mind this color, this is an option, and I added it, I think earlier, add to watch list. And let's check out. So then here we come to the next one. Look at that, same price, okay, same shipping speed, free shipping, 15 sold, 15 plus sold, 2 plus watching, okay, so that looks better even, same price. And we go to color. Look, we got all the color selections, so I can get the color I want. Same price, $18.95. Look at all the sales, and then look at that score, 99.5. And look, oh, I didn't even see that earlier. 29th of July. It's looking too good to be true, isn't it? Brighton, Massachusetts. All right. Authentic. Okay, so this is actually the one I put in my cart, because this is the one that I think is the cheapest yet authentic. And you know, even this could fool me. And if you want to, you can go to their store, look at their other items. You can read more and more feedback. But this is pretty. But look at that shipping, quick. It's, I think, yeah, it's within a week. So I added to my cart. So that pretty much ends this. This is how I would do that. This is the cheapest yet authentic price for this item on eBay right now. You heard it here, folks. Get one. Alright, so it came. Let's get that same sticker on the back. So, looks like oh, in the little baggie. So, this is the black one. Yep. Yeah. Here's the one I bought from the shop. Gunmetal gray, that's why it's a black box. It's a new box for the newer colors. Looks exactly like the contents of this guy. So yeah, $18.95 shipped. I'm a happy camper.